Okay, good morning, friends. I'm Jackie King. I'm the owner of Yana Healing and Balance, and I am a Genius Biofeedback energy healing practitioner. Today is July 7th, I believe, 2022, and we're talking about energy and frequency. So if you want to tell us a little bit about who you are, why you're here, and one fun fact about yourself.
I am here because I believe in what you do and wanted to hear more about it and to understand more. And it's a fun fact. Well, I mean, my fun fact is, I'm 9 weeks pregnant. That's the fun fact about me.
That's exciting. Congratulations. I'm very happy for you. So we're talking about energy and frequency today. And we know that everything is made of energy. Even some of the great scholars from years back, Einstein, Nikola Tesla, knew that everything was energy, and the way of the future was to use energy even for medicine. So it's exciting that this goes back that far. So everything is energy, humans, plants and animals, our thoughts, our beliefs, and even our emotions are energy. So everything has its own unique vibrational frequency. So a human body, when it's healthy, will vibrate between 62 and 68 megahertz. When our frequency begins to drop below that healthy level, then we start to see signs and symptoms of a cold, a common cold, and that occurs like at 58 megahertz. Flu symptoms begin at 57 megahertz. Cancer starts, the symptoms of cancer can begin when frequency drops below or at 42 megahertz. And I want to share my screen because I've got a chart up here that has all of these frequencies listed on it. And I hope that you all can see that.
Mm-hmm.
So there are many, many ways to elevate our frequency, including food, meditation, exercise, keeping our stress level down, even essential oils. Essential oils vibrate at frequencies between 52 and 420. So if you can get yourself into a habit of using oils on a regular basis, you can help to keep your frequency elevated. Today, however, we're going to be talking about the Genius Biofeedback Frequency device. This is a tool that can deliver client-specific frequencies based on voice analysis, photo image, and date of birth. The goal of this is to help rebalance mind, body, and body field, and to reduce stress and anxiety. When we have a lack of balance in our body, we know that it can lead to pain, discomfort, and eventually illnesses. This device is safe for children and pets, and it is not a medical device. I cannot diagnose or treat illnesses with this.
Right.
So I already have Amber's voice inputted into my device. I have her photo image in here. I have her date of birth and any kind of potential imbalances that she might be dealing with right now. I have run the program to start that analyzation process. So if you look at my screen here, you can see that I'm to a point where it's asking if we want to input a positive affirmation statement in here. And since we know that words have an energetic frequency to them, we can take pieces or a few words from her affirmation statement, plug those in here, and the frequencies of that will overlay with what we are already going to be running. So what I have started plugging in here is health, happiness, and abundance. Does that sound like it can work for you, Amber?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Now I'm going to go ahead and begin this analysis. And what's going to happen here is that this program is comparing your voice to thousands and thousands and thousands of already existing frequencies that are present in herbs, brain waves, your body organs, essential oils, emotions. And then what it's going to display on this screen right now are potentials for imbalances in these different fields. So the things that are highlighted in red are what are considered an acute situation. So right now, if you look down, you can see meridians, and we can check into that when we get through here. The things that are highlighted in blue are more of a chronic situation, something that's been a little bit more long-standing. But what I don't want you to do is to get real hung up and say, oh my gosh, I've got these chronic issues, because it's not necessarily the case. I mean, there might be some kind of imbalance in the body that needs to be addressed, but I don't want you to get hung up thinking you've got a serious health issue. Now, before we start, the really neat thing about the Genius is that we can click on Aura, and what it's going to do is to scan your auric field prior to us doing this particular scan. And it's going to show us any kind of, kind of what your aura looks like energetically. And actually, it's not terrible.
That's my favorite color.
Nice, very nice. So green is related to the heart chakra. Okay. Anytime there's any little bit of muddiness or whatever, which there might be a little bit down in the one corner, it would be your right side. It's a little bit of stuck energy. It's no big deal. When we start running the frequencies, all of this is going to shift and change. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay. And what I want to do, being sensitive to your time frame, I'm going to take and touch just briefly on all of the things that are of an acute situation right now, and then things that are more of a chronic situation right now, so that we can still supply frequencies to you, to your entire system. So we begin that analysis again. And these are all of the things that are of an acute problem, acute potential situation. And I have my timer set for 2 minutes. And I'm just going to go ahead and run that. And it's providing a little bit of balancing frequency to your body. And we know that in traditional Chinese medicine, we can affect pretty much every area of the body by touching another point in the body. We don't have to get very specific in touching only the gallbladder. We can address the entire system because the body, mind, and spirit are so interconnected. That's one of the reasons that I like to run the frequencies like this and touch all of the acute and chronic imbalances. And sometimes when we run these frequencies remotely, like we're doing now, people can notice changes and shifts in their body occurring, even done remotely. It's pretty exciting, pretty cool technology.
Cool.
You have questions so far?
Nope, not so
Okay.
far.
Okay. So what we look for when we run this program is at least a 40% overall change or shift. And this is saying that there's an average of 51%, which is really awesome. So I'm going to switch this over to the things that have come up as being a more chronic situation and begin that balancing process as well. Is this the first time you've ever done any kind of frequency healing?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. It's real different.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the fact that we can pick up on so many different subtleties in the body always amazes me. I talk to clients and they'll tell me a few of the things that are going on in their body, and they show up in this initial scan, and then there'll be something else that comes up and they'll say, oh yeah, I forgot to mention that. And it's always just so spot on with what's going on in the human body. I think it's kind of magical, that
It is
it can,
cool.
yeah, that something can be that precise. Okay, we're almost there. Now we can start making a few other selections and okay, so this one balanced at 46, which is really good.
Cool.
Yeah. All right, so we're going to go back to our main screen. And what I'm going to do, since this is your first time with energy frequency, and to not overwhelm you, is to kind of do a general scan, and you're still going to benefit dramatically from this. So we're going to look at today's stress. Excuse me, I've got a thing. Okay, so we look at today's stress. What's coming up is brain, acid for some reason. And we can put environmental in here because even though, I was mentioning that We look at the things that are highlighted in red or blue. We also look at the number that's on the side of the screen. Items that are over 650 are things that we want to consider an item as an acute situation, or items that are below 150 being a chronic issue.
Well, I'm having some thyroid related imbalances. I meant to say so before.
Thyroid,
Yeah.
where do you see thyroid on here?
I don't, but I'm like, wondering if that's the brain.
We can look at the
Could just be
organs in
hormones.
here and the glands, and we will look at those and see if thyroid comes up. You have thyroid issues?
Yeah, my numbers are way off.
Okay. All right. And we're looking
Like
at
normal is okay. If it's high as 10, I'm 94.
okay.
Like
All
high
right.
is 10, and so 94 is like really, really way off.
Okay.
So I don't know.
Okay. We will address that.
What I do wonder though is if I'd be able to switch to my phone and jump on my Bluetooth and still be able to, instead of my computer, so I can get in the car and still listen. Say I have something at 10,
Okay.
but I can still listen until 10. Like in the car.
However you need to do, because I'm going to put these items in this tray and probably just run it for 5 minutes and then
Okay.
rescan your aura. Okay. We're also going to look at body systems.
Yeah.
Lymphatic, reproductive. We're going to put muscular in here. And then we're going to look at organs, brain, stomach, and heart. Brain came up again. Maybe a little bit of stress, huh?
Yeah.
Pancreas. And then glands. Parathyroid. We'll go ahead and put thyroid in there.
Yeah.
Because of your concern. Pancreas, hypothalamus, pineal. Digestion is a category all of its own, because we know that the digestive system is the first piece of the immune system. So mouth and stomach going in, gallbladder, pancreas again, and liver. Liver came up previously, I believe.
Mm.
And then the Bach flower essences. Let's see. I'm not sure if I can. Let me stop sharing this for a second and see. Oh, yep, there you are. Okay. Share screen. Okay. All right, here we go. The Bach flower essences were discovered by Dr. Bach, and he discovered that all these flowers and essences had potentials for helping and supporting the body in various ways, whether it was with a specific system or some kind of an emotional piece. So we're going to look at this, and we're going to just take a couple of these. And for vervain, what we have is that the meaning behind it relates to overenthusiasm, very strongly held beliefs. Okay. clematis.
All I can, you're sharing your screen, but it's got the Zoom. I see the Zoom thing.
I'm sorry.
All I see is a Zoom meeting, your Zoom browser. So if you're sharing something else, all I see is the Zoom browser.
Hold on. Hold on for just a second. Is that better?
Yes, there we go. Yeah,
Okay, sorry about that.
no problem.
Okay, clematis has to do with dreaming of the future without getting firmly grounded in the present. Sweet chestnut is something that is listed as a more chronic need that relates to extreme mental anguish, feeling there is no hope. And holly has to do with clearing envy and jealousy. Okay, so those items have been put into this tray. And what we'll do is I'm going to go ahead and analyze this and figure out which is of the highest priority. So there's some things with digestion that have come up, brain, some of the systems, and they're all sprinkled in here. And what I'm going to do is to go ahead and run all of them. Let's go ahead and run this for about 3 minutes.
Okay.
Even running these for just a couple minutes is very beneficial as well. There are sometimes people that will set this timer and run them overnight for extended periods of time and benefit greatly from doing it that way, but you don't have to do it that way.
Mm-hmm.
You can just do it for a couple of minutes here and there throughout the day.
Okay.
So what questions can I answer for you?
What do people typically ask?
Oh, different questions. The technology behind this was developed at MIT. The voice analysis piece of this was developed at MIT. So it's not, I mean, there's some substantial research that has been done with this. The technology has been around with the Genius device for at least 20 years. And it keeps being updated, it keeps being improved. I've worked with clients remotely, I've worked with clients and run this in addition to doing Reiki sessions or doing massage sessions. So it's something that can be used to greatly enhance an already existing treatment modality. And this technology is really interesting because what I can do is provided you had what is called, it's an app that's called Quanta Capsule, I could send these frequencies to you. You could download or upload them into your capsule and then run them throughout the day. The frequencies are viable for a week and then they expire. Then we would rescan and you would re-upload those again and have the new frequencies. But it's a way to constantly be providing frequencies to help rebalance your mind, body, and biofield. Almost there.
Yeah.
And we're there, 57% balance. That is really good. How are you feeling?
Good. I mean, I don't, I'm not sure.
Okay. Do you feel different?
It might be hard.
Excuse me?
It might be hard for me to notice at the moment.
It's okay.
So I might notice more in a second when I get a chance to but compared to I was when I got on, I do feel better.
Good. Very good. And some people notice the changes immediately. Some people don't. I don't always feel the shifts real easily, but I know that I feel more relaxed all the time, and the stress seems to not be as great as it was. So
Right.
that's always a good thing. Let's rescan your aura.
Is it changed? Looks like it. It's hard to tell for me.
Hang on for 1 second.
I think my
Oh, wow. So it's brighter green. And the purple orb, that's really cool. I know that when there's an orb that is present, it means that there's new energy or ideas coming in or out. So it's that orb that you see in there.
Oh yeah, what is it?
It's that there are a new idea or energy coming in or out.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So the green has brightened, which is good. We like to see the bright colors in there. That's a good thing. Okay. I like this. I think that you did really well. Do you have any questions now for me?
So you do this for somebody once a month, or do you do once a week, or?
It kind of depends on the situation. I have done it, like I said, in conjunction with the massage sessions and those things that I already do. I also have packages for people that is only working with the frequency healing with Genius. And those are people that would need to have a quanta capsule. Then I could scan them, send those frequencies. They utilize those frequencies for 7 days, and then we rescan.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, it's kind of a tool in and amongst itself, or it can be used in conjunction with something else. So yeah,
That's handy. That's good.
it is.
In both ways.
Uh-huh. Yep. All right. Any other questions, my dear?
I don't think so. I mean, I can text you later and say, hey, this is how I feel if you want.
Yeah, let me know how you're feeling later in the day. I would love to hear that.
Okay, I can do that.
All
I'm
right.
I'm on my way to an appointment where I'll probably be taking a nap. So I might notice the difference.
Okay. Perfect.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I appreciate you being on here.
Well, thank you for inviting me last night.
Sorry for last minute. I do these every Thursday at 9 Central Time.
Cool.
You're welcome to jump in anytime you can, anytime you like. Trying to vary the topics a little bit each time, add in a little bit more information as far as frequencies, chakras, that kind of stuff.
Do you pick a different person each time or just everybody who's on the call?
It's kind of who's on the call and who says, hey, I need to be scanned. So yeah, if time permitted, we could do more than one scan.
Okay.
Okay.
That makes sense. That's cool. Yes, I'll have to keep that in mind or put it on my calendar.
Absolutely.
Something.
Absolutely. All right. Well, I look forward to seeing you soon.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You have a great day.
Appreciate it. Thanks.
No problem.
Bye.
Bye-bye.